within the next 15 minutes to get themselves back in this game. And to concede another would be good night, really. Sender being told to wait for the whistle as the referee counts down the 10 steps he wants the two defenders to go back. Mr. Penn is the referee. Doesn't look like 10 yards to me, but it'll do. It means Sender will get the ball high. In fact, he gets it left to Oakes, who takes a shot. Same sort of position he scored from with Leighton the other day, but it's blocked this time. Sender back on it. Oh, falls. Keeps the ball in, gives it to Oakes. Still on the ball. Square to Lee, just outside the centre circle. Lee still has the ball. Gets it back to Oakes, who's now out on the right wing. Wycombe building patiently. Betsy turns his man in the box. Can he get a crossover? He can chip it. Oh, and it goes out for a corner. That was a dangerous little cross, and it was very well blocked by Andrew TQ. So it's a corner to Wycombe, and if ever they needed to score from one, this would be the time. Sender is going to take it. Here it comes, middle of the box, back of the area. Johnson checks it down, gets a shot in. Blocked. It wasn't on target anyway. He's barged off the ball there, quite unfairly, and still nothing given by the referee. I think he's a bit nervous about awarding free kicks in the penalty area. I don't know, because he was up in the air and he was just knocked off the ball. Here come Macclesfield again on the break. The scorer of their second goal gets it across now to Parkin. Comes out left to their number 3. Still Macclesfield on the ball, building an attack at will, it seems. Out on the left wing. Betsy covering him. Goes back to their number 3, Sandwith. Macclesfield still have it on the left wing. Pushing Sender back into the area. Here's a shot. Oh, just managed to be blocked by Talia, who couldn't see it through the legs and saw it at the last second and blocked it. Otherwise, that would have been yet another soft goal. Macclesfield are 2 up inside 12 minutes. Mooney's gone down, he's given nothing. Bloomfield on the edge of the box loses the ball, and Macclesfield build their way out of defence. Macclesfield is just all over this game at the moment. Halfway inside the Wycombe half, the Whites are coming forward once again. Wijnhard onside, has a shot and a goal. It's number 3 for Macclesfield. This is the most incredibly sad display from Wycombe Wanderers we've seen all season. 3 chances, 3 goals for Macclesfield, and you have to wonder what earth is going on down there on the pitch.
Well, the players are shaking their heads in disbelief, and I think the crowd are as well. This is the worst performance the start of the game I've seen from Wycombe this season, definitely, and parts of last season. Wycombe just cannot get their foot in the game. They tried to break forward, Macclesfield just break it up, get the ball down the other end, and they're looking dangerous. And Wycombe, they look just looking clueless at the moment. They're asleep. They are still asleep. You wonder if they're still in bed after New Year, because really, Wycombe, the crowd's running it behind them now, but we just haven't got started.
I mean, the thing was, Wijnhard might have been slightly offside, but, you know, once the call's given, he turns his man, he gets a shot in, and bang, he's in plenty of room. I mean, Macclesfield scored 6 against Stockport. At this rate, they'll score 9 here. Mooney on the ball, chips at the edge of the box, looking for Griffin. Betsy has it instead. Bloomfield calls for it in the middle. Headed away. Sender with a long shot. Comes off at a defender. Oh, just goes wide. Excellent chance on target, 30 yards. Sender did everything right. The defender got a deflection. For a moment it looked like it was going in. The crowd, though, are doing their best to wake up the team by making a lot of noise. All power to them. Here's the corner from Oakes. Centre of the box. Heads go up. Cleared by Macclesfield. If Wycombe gets something out of this game this afternoon, it'll be historic, because they are 3 goals down inside a quarter of an hour. Here's Mooney. Edge of the box. Odell Williamson gets a header and it goes out for another corner. This must be number 4, number 5. The crowd right behind this team. They've got to get a goal quickly to have any chance of saving anything from this game. I mean, even in the relegation season, I didn't see things go that badly.
No, I don't know what it is. I can't get my finger on it.
Here's the corner from Oakes. Johnson tries to get to it, loses a free kick. Sorry, you were saying that.
No, I just can't put my finger on what's going on today. It's the same team that performed very well at Bristol Rovers just 2 days ago. That was a very professional performance. Wycombe had men behind the ball breaking up attacks, and Tommy Mooney that day was looking very intelligent up front. Today the midfield just isn't functioning. The defence are getting stretched by the Macclesfield attack, and just nothing seems to be going right so far.
I mean, admittedly, all the shots have been on target, but they should have been. They had time to get the shots in, and they placed them very well. Same with the game against Leighton Orient. We had 4 chances, more or less, got 4 goals. Macclesfield have done the business like that today. Griffin gets a flick on, but it doesn't reach Mooney. Lee on the halfway line. A bit more passion from Wanderers now. But once again, the ball goes out at Wycombe's throw, having been blocked very well by Macclesfield, who are just getting everything right at the moment and defending very solidly. Griffin now on the ball. Gets it back to Williamson just outside the centre circle. Not the greatest pass to Martin, but it works. Martin looking up, gets it back to Williamson. Blues taking their time. Betsy to Sender. Pushing forwards towards the penalty area. 1-2 with Betsy. Betsy turns, could get a shot in here, and it's gone wide. Good effort. I mean, they are making the opportunities up front, Wycombe. They're just not getting near the goal.
Yeah, you'd like to think now that Macclesfield are going to sit back, and that should allow Wycombe to press on, take a few more risks, and get a lot more chances on goal. Because before Macclesfield, when they were pressing forward, Wycombe couldn't get near them.
I can see Wycombe scoring. I can see Wycombe scoring, but if they concede again, it's good night.
It definitely is. I mean, Wycombe, we've seen this season before coming out from 2 goals behind. 3 goals from behind we haven't done, but certainly we've got the players in the team that can score goals. Tommy Mooney, Charlie Griffin, Kevin Betsy. So hopefully they'll be on target today. Wycombe can snatch a point.
Lee winning the ball in midfield. The crowd vociferous behind the Blues. Stefan Oakes on the halfway line. Short one to Lee. Square pass to Williamson. Martin in space on the left, but he ignores him, gets it straight up to Mooney instead, who's run back towards him. Lee again in the centre circle, and all Macclesfield players are behind the ball. Except Danny Sanders run into space just on the edge of the box. It chips over, across, headed away by a white shirt though, too high for Griffin. Mooney gets it, shoots, and it's high and wide, just allowing DC to swing from the crossbar with relief that he doesn't have to get a hand to that. But a good chance taken by Tommy Mooney. The pressure building, but you know, if you're 3 goals ahead, you can afford to put all your men behind the ball, can't you really, and say, well, come on and attack us, and it's very, very difficult.
It is. We've seen most games this season, teams putting all their men behind the ball, and it's been very difficult for Wycombe to break them down. At least today, Wycombe know that they can get men forward now, because what's there to lose now? You're 3-0 down, you just need to take chances.
Here come Macclesfield again, though. They're number 6 on the ball. Gets it out to the right wing. Still no tackle going in. Here's the chip cross. Head goes up against the post. Hit the bar. A shot. Oh, Talia managed to save that one. He suddenly thought, that's number 4.
Well, you'd have thought Macclesfield's chances would have stopped. You'd have thought Wycombe would have woken up by now. No, it was Jon Parkin, who's always been a threat against Wycombe. He hit the bar there, and Talia had to make a good save afterwards. And I'm just worried. This could be quite a high-scoring game if we can get their act together.
High scoring the wrong way, that's the trouble. I mean, that should have been number 4. And they just seem to be able to shoot at will. They get the ball and they shoot, and they're on target. And we're just not blocking like we used to. Kevin Betsy bustled off the ball, wins a free kick. We're just not blocking attacks the way we do usually. And I think there's an element of fatigue here. Lee with a quick kick up for Griffin on the edge of the box. It could be too long. Can he keep it in? He doesn't. And he goes out for a goal kick. Yeah, I think these players are tired.
They do look a bit tired. As we said, it's an unchanged side, and it does look as though Clint Easton on the bench already is stripped off, ready to come on, which will be an interesting tactical change by John Gorman unless there is an injury. But the players do look tired. They all played Bristol Rovers, and it was a hard game having to fight to the final whistle.
Didn't Macclesfield have a game cancelled as well?
I think they did, yeah, which means they'll be a lot more refreshed and coming into the game, and it shows.
We played the Leighton Orient game a day late too, so you know, 3 games in 5 days or whatever it is, 4 days even. It's not surprising they're feeling an element of tiredness, but you know, this is professional football, and Macclesfield have a kick just inside their own half. Just inside the Wycombe half, I should say. Kevin Sandwich will take it. And every time Macclesfield come forward, you get the sense they could easily score. Over to the edge of the box. Martin can't get the tackle in. Instead, Parkin gets his shot, but it goes way over, not over, just over the bar, but also over the juicing stand. Easton then being given notes by Steve Brown just in front of the dugout, being told to sort something out. I wonder who'll come off. Will it be Russell Martin? Is he having too torrid a time at the back? Or could it be simply that they'll take off a midfielder and put Easton on instead? Here's the goal kick. Gets a good flick on from Mooney to Griffin. Oakes has it now, spreads it wide to Sender. Got Betty on his outside. Gets across, shoots instead. Shoots and his weight was all wrong and the ball was well wide and a bit of a missed opportunity there. Not a good idea, particularly some of the fans thought. Betty was open on his wide, on his right. But hey, his last shot was very, very good. Very, very good and should have been a goal, but for a lucky deflection. DC with the goal kick for Macclesfield, who are sitting on a 3-goal cushion if you've just joined us. 3 goals in about 12 minutes they scored. So Wycombe's performance has improved because they haven't conceded for 8 minutes. Bloomfield goes down, felled by an elbow to the back of the net. Trainer being pulled on. He's all right. He just took a bit of a knock. Yeah, the fact that Wycombe haven't conceded for 8 or 9 minutes is an improvement.
It is, yeah. I mean, the Parkin did come close to hit the bar in that time. But hopefully Wycombe have woken up now and can just try and get their foot back into the game. At least 1 goal before half-time should set us up for an interesting second half, because Macclesfield, hopefully now they've decided to stop scoring and settle for the win. And hopefully Wycombe will get other ideas.
Easton is waiting on the far touchline to come on, but there's no sign of a board yet, so he's ready to go as Danny Sender prepares to take the free kick more or less on the halfway line. Sender's kick floats towards the penalty area, looking for Johnson. Griffin just behind him, takes it up, turns it, can't quite get the overhead though, and Macclesfield will get to clear it. Which they do from Bullock, except he pushes it into touch. Still trying to get over the shock of watching 3 goals in so quickly. I mean, it was like a bad dream. It was worse than against the Villa in the League Cup, because he thought, well, that was bound to happen against the Premiership side. This defied description, really. Martin on the ball at the back, gets it square to Sender. Pushes him down towards the right wing by the centre circle. Inside for Betsy. He's got 3 men on him. Good back flick to Mooney. He gets it out to Lee, halfway inside the Macclesfield half. Another attack building up. Betsy on the edge of the box. Can turn his man, maybe. Square to Mooney. Could get a shot on his left foot. Hasn't got room or space. Over for Betsy, but Wijnhard gets his head in the race first. Lee picks up the rebound header. Headed away by Macclesfield. Betsy again on the edge of the box, but Wijnhard is there at the back. Hoofs it clear. Not particularly skillfully, but it goes out of play just on the halfway line. And this is better pressure from Wycombe, but they need to make something count before half-time. Sender on the ball now. To Williamson. Another unconvincing pass, but it gets to Russell Martin. Chips forward looking for Griffin, goes past him, and Macclesfield get to tidy up at the back. Macclesfield looking confident. Johnson heads clear to Lee. Nice turn by him, but the pass slightly off. Danny Sender recovers though, going down the right wing. Mooney calling for it on the left. Sender on the edge of the box. Gets a good, well, I thought it was a good cross, but it came well short and spun back towards the midfield. The head's going up for it now. Good flick on from Griffin. Nicely laid off by Bloomfield to the left wing. Stefan Oakes, first time cross. Mooney has it on the edge of the box, turns and shoots. Oh, a good shot, but a good save from DC. He's so good at spinning on his heel, really, and shooting with that left foot without even looking at the target.
Yeah, you have to say he's probably the only Wycombe player that's capable of doing that. He's an inch of space, and there he is with a chance. It was a good save by the goalkeeper, but you just feel Wycombe need to take their chances today, because I was at Bristol Rovers 2 days ago, and Charlie Griffin particularly missed 3 chances he feels he should have scored. If we get the same chances today, they have to hit the back of the net.
They certainly will, because we're 3 goals down. Right, the substitution now being made. Clint Easton is coming on. Rob Lee's going off. A short game from him. He's not played particularly badly. I think just tactically something had to give, didn't it?
Yeah, I think John Gorman's looking for more options down the left-hand side, because Russell Martin is struggling there to cope with Martin Bullock all on his own. So hopefully Clint Easton will give the side a bit more balance now on the left-hand side. But Rob Lee had a very good game at Bristol Rovers, probably the best I've seen him play in a Wycombe shirt. And maybe he's just feeling the legs as well.
Yeah, he's certainly not done anything wrong this afternoon. So Easton comes on and gives the directions that he was given by Steve Brown off the notepad just a couple of minutes ago. 3 throw into Macclesfield. Wijnhard puts it straight into touch, and it's Wycombe ball just on the halfway line. Or is it being taken again because it never got into play? No confusion. Sender doesn't seem to realise. Wijnhard pointing their rules out to, and it goes back to being Macclesfield's throw halfway inside their own half. So Easton is settled in the centre circle at the moment, but he'll be playing on the left. Wijnhard gets a good flick overhead, which is what he tried to do before. But the ball bouncing around in midfield for the moment. Lofted forward now by Macclesfield. Johnson needs to get the header back to Talia, which he does with ease. Quickly out to Easton, his first touch on the halfway line. One touch on to Mooney, back heels it, but Bloomfield was too far ahead of it. That's an easy ball from Macclesfield to press forward with again. Good tackle in by Roger Johnson to the pride Kevin McIntyre. Easton coming forward with it now at speed. Mooney, 3 men on him, gets it away to Bloomfield. Oakes, crossfield, lofty for Griffin, but he's not quite under it, and Macclesfield gets to head it away. Mooney tries to tackle. Wijnhard in the centre circle though. Good passing from them, good one-touch play. They know where to go with it as soon as they get it. And number 14, McIntyre. Lofted forward to the edge of the box. Here's another shot on. Still another shot on. Nobody getting a tackle in. Here's a shot blocked this time by Russell Martin. Jon Parkin had a lot of time. There just weren't enough bodies back, I don't think. And that could have been another goal.
Yeah, Jon Parkin had a lot of time. I think he was on his left foot, which probably isn't his favourite. But he still got the shot away, and it's a good block by, I think it was Russell Martin. And we can seem to see this corner out. I was actually here at 11 o'clock, and I could see the players were training at that time. And they were especially practicing set pieces, so hopefully we can get this one away.
Macclesfield leads 3-0, and they have a corner now, halfway through the first half. Here it comes, high to the centre of the box. The heads go up. Here's the header. Whoa, straight into the hands of Talia. But anywhere else, that would have been a goal. And Macclesfield very convincing up front today. Johnson in the middle of the Wycombe half, gets it to Sender, pushes it forward to Mooney, who turns on his man and is headed back to instead the Macclesfield keeper DC. The crowd still urging on the Blues despite being 3-0 down. This is where they need the support really. Williamson defeats Wijnhard. And the ball comes to Oakes, who gets it clear to Sender, who's in space on the right wing. Can he get some pace on going down? It's this sticky pitch, not good, not conducive to their play. Here's the cross from Sender. Oh, headed away. Griffin was right there. Ball still in play, though, and it comes to Sender, again on the edge of the box. First time cross for him, looking for Mooney. Again, it's booted clear, and these long crosses aren't necessarily going to work today. Williamson picks it up at the back. Long pass back towards Talia. But Macclesfield seem to have everything covered at the moment that Wycombe are throwing at them. The ball comes out to Griffin on the edge of the Macclesfield box. He gets it out to Easton, who's got time, gets it over first time. Betsy gets his head up, and it loops nowhere because the referee's punishing someone for a push. For what? A penalty! A penalty to Wycombe. Was it handball? What was it?
I think he's going for the push. Nobody really knew about it. I think all the Wycombe players are moving away thinking there was an offside. The referee is pointing at the spot. The Macclesfield players are furious at the referee, and hopefully Tommy Mooney can repeat what he did just 2 days away, or 2 days ago, and find the back of the net and get Wycombe back into the game.
Quite extraordinary because, has he got it on the spot? Has he even got the ball on? Oh, right, okay, he's going to place it. And 5 or 6 players around the referee who's retreated. They're getting very, very cross, and someone's going to get a card in a minute. But it just, I didn't see any infringement, but then you don't sometimes. The referee was right up there, he could tell, and Tommy needs to make this one count. Tommy really, really needs to make this one count. All Macclesfield players are furious because there were no appeals whatsoever.
Not at all. Wycombe players are quite happy that the foul had been given against Kevin Betsy, I think, at the back post for a push. The referee's decided it's going in Wycombe's favour. They're still arguing, which hopefully won't put Tommy Mooney off because he's had a long time to think about this penalty. The Macclesfield fans are booing, the Wycombe fans are cheering, and hopefully Tommy Mooney can find the back of the net because if he needs to score, this is the time to do it.
This is the most extraordinary game, utterly bizarre, really. Very odd way to open the new year. The referee now talking to Tommy Mooney. I don't know what he's telling him. Maybe just wait for the whistle or something like that. DC cleaning the mud off his boots on the post, taking his time. Come on, Tommy, we need this. Half an hour gone. Wycombe 0, Macclesfield 3. Here it comes. Change that score! Wycombe Wanderers 1, Macclesfield 3. Tommy Mooney gets one back for the Blues, and maybe this game can now start.
That was a great penalty by Tommy Mooney. The goalkeeper went the right way, but it was far too high for him, right in the top corner. Wycombe fans are now boosted by that goal because the lead is only 2 goals now. We've seen before Wycombe come back from a 2-0 deficit. Hopefully we can do the same today. And the Wycombe fans really getting behind their side now as we look to get away back into this game.
Well, that was fortuitous, I have to say, it really was. And Macclesfield coming forward again now. Need another goal before half-time, though. Half an hour gone, 15 minutes to do it. Offside given against Charlie Griffin. But this crowd were in good voice before, they're in even better voice now. And, well, you have to wait and see it on the TV replay, I suppose, because exactly what it was. And Dave, the cameraman, doesn't either. So it may remain an eternal mystery. Anyway, Wycombe 1, Macclesfield 3. It's a free kick for offside. Loops towards the Wycombe area. Parkin gets it out to the right wing. Macclesfield forced backwards a bit, but still in possession. And still in possession as the number 6 rides a tackle. Griffin finally gets it back. Betsy just outside the centre circle. Mooney out to Sender on the right wing. The roar going up for Wanderers to come forward and score again. Betsy has it. He still has it in space on the edge of the box. He slides those, he makes the cross, but it's gone out for a corner or a throw-in. Gone out for a throw-in. Unlucky, because had he got his foot to it there was space.
Yeah, and Tommy Mooney and Charlie Griffin were waiting in the middle, but now I think it's a corner, so Johnson and Williamson forward.
Here it is, Sender, a low one. Oh dear, very disappointing, looking for Oakes and went straight to a white shirt. Bloomfield gets it back though, Johnson on the edge of the box, out to Sender, still Wycombe's ball. Here's the cross, towards Griffin, who had to knee it, shin it, and it went well wide. Best he could do under those circumstances though, because he was being very tightly marked. Bit of a disappointing corner from Danny Sender, but maybe that was the tactic and he got too well read.
Yeah, I think he was looking for Stephen Oakes on the edge of the box to try and hit one from long range, as we've seen Paul Scholes doing the past for Man United. One thing I didn't get a chance to say earlier, when Clint Easton came on, he seemed to be pointing at the players, indicating a 3-4-3 formation, with Russell Martin dropping in at centre-back with Roger Johnson and Mike Williamson, Clint Easton on the left midfield with Danny Sender on the right, and Kevin Betsy moving up front with Tommy Mooney and Charlie Griffin.
Something's definitely changed since Easton came on, hasn't it? It's a tighter play, and Macclesfield having to readjust.
Yeah, I think John Gorman obviously was devastated with 3-0 down. He had to do something, and since Clint Easton's come on, the side's look more balanced. Macclesfield haven't been able to get the ball forward, and Wycombe, especially with Kevin Betsy, who's at the heart of most of Wycombe's attacks, are getting the ball forward, and hopefully we'll see some more goals soon.
In the right end of the pitch.
Oh yes, that was right.
Macclesfield throw in. Gets forward to Wijnhard, lays it back to their number 26, who's Navarro, hasn't touched the ball yet. Being played along the back 4 on the halfway line. Still Macclesfield's ball. Wycombe 1, Macclesfield 3. More of a game now, though. Wijnhard gets it. Gets it away out to the right wing to Whitaker, who's been very troublesome this afternoon for the Blues. Back to their number 7. Here's a cross. It finds Wijnhard's head. Tully will have to come out for it. Oh dear, and he didn't, and the shot went just wide into the side netting. That was Parkin, would probably wish he'd done a bit better, but he kind of wondered why Tully didn't come out.
Yeah, I think that was a dreadful miss by Jon Parkin, given the amount of time and space he had at the back post. He's just poked it into the side netting. But just as I was saying, Wycombe looking more solid, we're going to give him another chance. We really do need to tighten up. Hopefully now with the new system we can do that. And another worrying moment there for Wycombe.
And again the ball comes forward. Parkin has it halfway inside the Wycombe half. Johnson harrying him from behind, but Wycombe do need to be tighter at the back. Here comes a chip forward. It goes to Danny Sender though, who gives it away under pressure. Macclesfield's ball again on the left wing. There's a cross. Williamson gets a boot to it. Just Oakes completes the clearance. Griffin in the centre circle, flicks it on to Tommy Mooney. Nice ball. Griffin has it centre circle again. Gets it out wide to Betsy. Very good play from Charlie, who's now going to race up. Betsy heading towards the penalty area. Oh dear, scuffed his shot. Scuffed his cross and came off the side of his boot, and that's his his second unfortunateness, so to speak, in the past few minutes. One time he fell over, and again, maybe just slid a bit. Pity, because there was a good run of pressure there. Griffin picks up the throw from Danny Sender. Griffin gets it back. Sender, 1-2. Sender with the cross from the corner flag. Over towards Craig Easton. Clint Easton, I beg his pardon, who heads wide, but he did a good little run.
Yeah, Clint Easton sneaking into that post there. Tommy Mooney was there just in case there was a loose ball. But again, Danny Sender working very well down the right-hand side, as we've seen him do many times this season. And Wycombe still getting the ball forward, creating chances, but unfortunately we haven't seen another goal since the Tommy Mooney's penalty.
35 minutes gone, Wycombe Wanderers 1, Macclesfield 3. Wycombe making all the pressure at the moment, but every time Macclesfield do come forward, they get a shot on goal and it looks dangerous. It could have had 5, to be honest, here this afternoon. Because every time Wijnhard gets the ball, he just turns and just makes it look so easy. And he's been a bit of a bogeyman for Macclesfield, for Wycombe, both last season and again today. Macclesfield under pressure at the back, get the ball away, but it goes into touch, and Johnson goes to pick it up to take the throw-in. In fact, offside given against one of the Macclesfield strikers. Oakes will take it right on the line of the centre circle, just pushes it very short to Martin, who makes a quick run and then gets it out to Sender on the right wing, who sort of loses it and gets it back from Wijnhard. Betsy on the edge of the box, turns his man. Can he do it again? No. Another man takes it off him. And Macclesfield come forward, only as far as, oh dear, kick given against Stefan Oakes for not a lot, frankly. Yeah, interesting configuration at the back. It's Williamson, Martin and Johnson, the back three.
Yeah, I think it's the first time we've seen that this season from Wycombe. We're normally so comfortable in a 4-4-2 or a 4-3-3 formation, but today we're going 3 at the back with Clint Easton and Danny Sender also maybe dropping back as wing-backs. And
oh, here's danger in the area again. Parkin with a shot. Oh, just over the bar. God, every time they get that ball, they make it count, don't they?
Yeah, Jon Parkin certainly a dangerous player, and I can't believe he hasn't got on the score sheet yet.
I haven't seen so many shots on goal from a visiting side here all season. I'm just wondering why they're getting the space to do it.
No, I mean, maybe with 3 defenders now there is more space in the Macclesfield attack, but certainly the midfield aren't getting back, and the defence are having to do an extra job because the midfield aren't helping, and it certainly is making life hard for them.
Johnson picks up a header in the centre circle, gets it out well for Sender, and then makes a run down the right wing. Betsy has it on for Johnson on the edge of the box, in the box itself, in fact. Can he get a crossover? Not entirely convincing, but came off what looked like a hand. Referee said it was a chest. That would have been a second penalty. And Johnson says to the linesman, hang on, didn't you see that? It looked like handball to me. Anyway, throw in taken by Johnson. Goes to Sender. Rolls it across to Oakes just outside the centre circle. Easton was in space, but gets forward instead for Mooney flick on. Another call for a penalty. Handball inside the area, nothing given. Easton has it now. Gets it to Bloomfield, who tackled Crawley from behind on the edge of the box. Absolutely dreadful play. He was just about to take a shot and then he got knocked in. In fact, the player then who took him down is now lying himself on the ground. What happened there?
Funnily enough, it was the Macclesfield player who blasted the ball against his own player's head, who's now gone head on clutching his face. But Matt Bloomfield was about to take a swing at the ball, and the Macclesfield player just swiped his foot away. No attempt to get the ball whatsoever, and Matt Bloomfield receiving treatment.
That should be a booking, if not a red card, because that was a really dangerous piece of play. When the player's on one foot and you take it away, and he's going at with some momentum, and it was absolutely cynical. There is no attempt to get the ball at all.
Not at all. It certainly should be a yellow card at least, because Matt Bloomfield was ready to have a swipe at goal. And you see many injuries like that when the player just swipes away the standing foot. Anything would happen to your ankle, your ligaments there. And hopefully Matt Bloomfield will be okay. I know Stefan Oakes and Clint Easton now lining up to hit this one. And certainly if Stefan Oakes can hit this one, it will be certainly justice, I'd say. Well,
Navarro is the player who's in trouble, both physically and disciplinary-wise. He's still on the ground. I think Bloomfield's up, but the referee waiting right in front of Navarro to have a word with him, because that's got to be a card. That surely has to be a card. Up he gets. The referee now wanders over to him. Oh, just send him to the touchline for a little walk. Really? Nothing? Nothing. Well, there's a free kick, but there's no card given, no talking to, nothing at all, which I think is disgraceful, frankly. Absolutely disgraceful, because what kind of message does that send to the rest of the players?
Well, exactly. I mean, it was a chance on goal from that Bloomfield. His foot was taken away and nothing at all.
Right, there's a 4-man, 5-man wall there, not 10 yards back. Sender right in front of the goal with the kick, and it goes over. But that wall is never 10 yards back. I don't know what the referee's playing at, frankly. I really don't understand it. A, he gives nothing for a terrible foul. B, he sends him back about 6 yards, making the whole thing worthless. I mean, Bloomfield had a very, very good chance on goal when his legs were robbed from underneath him. That is really pathetic refereeing.
Yeah, another complaint I'd have is that the free kick was taken 3 or 4 yards further back than it should have been, because the injured player was lying where the foul was made, and the referees decided that the free kick was taken at least 3 or 4 yards behind them.
So no marks to Mr. Penn for that particular bit of officiating. As the ball comes forward, Martin under pressure, and he loses it to Wijnhard, who's in the box on his own. It looks high and wide and out of play. But it was a sort of a pretty wild attempt at a pass back to Talia, made at pace. And yes, well, you just hope it's not going to happen again, really.
Yeah, Russell Martin just being caught with a bit of black there. Clyde Wijnhard, fortunately, had no support with him and decided to just have a swipe at goal. But Wycombe again showing that they're a bit loose at the back, and hopefully we need to tighten up and make sure we don't concede any more goals at the end.
Wijnhard doesn't get it that time, though, because Johnson gets the ball through to Kevin Betty, taking on his man on the right wing again, to the edge of the box, turns, could get a shot in here, and once again he slides. He slips on the floor when he's about to take the shot. That could have been a cracker, but instead he falls over. Maybe he needs to change his studs at half-time, because there's a great effort from him, and just that final touch was missing. Not through any lack of skill, but just because he couldn't keep his footing. Very frustrating. Parkin now on the edge of the Wycombe area, gets to turn. Wijnhard blocks it accidentally, in fact, and Stefan Oakes gets to come away. Mooney is on his own and beaten to the ball by a Macclesfield player, but good pressure from Tommy Mooney there, putting their number 7, Paul Harsley, under some pressure, but it's a Macclesfield throw. And that referee needs to learn how to count to 10, frankly, after that little business. Or measure a yard, one or the other. Well won by Russell Martin off Wijnhard, who doesn't have great pace, it must be said. There's lots of other skills. Sender now on the right wing. Still Sender. Oh, and he falls over and loses the ball. Dear, oh dear, it's getting farcical. Bloomfield recovers in midfield. Oakes distributes it to Martin in the centre circle. Oakes gets it back. Comes out wide to Sender. Can he stay on his feet? Gets it out wide to Johnson, who's overlapped on the right wing. Here's the cross. Good one. Easton at the back, but can't quite get it. And Macclesfield gets to come away. Could be on the break if they step on the gas a bit. Whitaker down the right wing. Wijnhard and Parkin in the middle. No tackle going in as yet. They need to commit themselves. Still on the right wing here, edging towards the penalty area. Well done by Oakes, who read that nicely. Gets the ball away from their number 6 and puts it into touch. Bullock that was. Well, doesn't put it into touch. In fact, it gets rolled all the way back to DC in goal, who hoofs it over the BCUC stand. 43 minutes gone. Wycombe 1, Macclesfield 3, and yes, it has been that bad. Not so bad since Wycombe got a very fortuitous penalty and managed to get one back through Tommy Mooney. But the first 15 minutes was simply diabolical, frankly. 3 shots on goal, 3 goals, and Macclesfield scoring at will. Things are tightened up a little bit, but still Macclesfield are finding the holes at the back as Easton takes a throw in deep in Macclesfield territory. Gets a cross over now, but it goes straight into the arms of DC. Almost half-time. There should be some interesting things said in the Wycombe dressing room at half-time. It'll be the second half I'd very much like to see. Well, we will see. But I'd like to see how different it is, I suppose. So Martin has the ball, coming way out of the Wycombe area. Could spread it wide to Johnson, who's in space. No, more ambitious. Heads up to the halfway line, gives it to Sender. Under pressure, gets it away to Johnson, just in time. Down the good long ball down the right wing, but too far for Mooney, and he'll go out for a goal kick. These players have had a very, very heavy schedule, it must be said, over the Christmas and New Year period. 48 hours back to Bristol Rovers, less than 48 hours then back to Leyton Orient, a couple of days back to the Torquay match. So no wonder they're feeling tired, and I think Macclesfield had one game cancelled, so they will feel fresher. But Macclesfield playing a very good, tight game. Easton has it on the halfway line over on the left wing. Gets the ball forward to Bloomfield, can't control it, and it rolls through to DC again. In the Macclesfield box. How many minutes added on that?
I think they said 4 minutes, which is quite surprising for the first half.
Well, there was so much arguing from Macclesfield over the penalty. I'm surprised none of them ended up in the book for that, but maybe he left his pen at home, the referee, I don't know. Well, yes, they did take up some time, and there have been a couple of injuries. But 4 minutes is unusual. Wycombe need all the time they can get, frankly. Well, that's offside, and it's not given against Whitaker, and should have been, because the Wycombe players moved up very smartly, and nothing was given. Not good officiating yet again. Whitaker on the ball now, though. Still Macclesfield's ball on the edge of the Wycombe box. Macclesfield still have it. Parkin on the right wing. Here's the cross, but it's not very good. Goes over the stand. But, you know, these officials need to get their act together, because that was very clearly offside when Whitaker got the ball, and nothing was given. And goals are scored like that.
Yeah, I mean, there was a question mark over, I can't remember, it might have been the third Macclesfield goal, whether it was offside or not. But the referee, again, will come in with a free kick. I mean, even from Macclesfield's point of view, I think they'd be a bit aggrieved about the award of the penalty. But certainly this referee is not having a good game.
The crowd getting a bit restive with Frank Talley, who's digging his usual mountain to put the ball on. He gets it away, though, eventually. Martin flicks it on to Johnson. Just outside the centre circle, Oakes. Wycombe going to get caught sitting on the ball if they're not very careful. Wijnhard almost intercepted from Martin. Long ball forward from Johnson, comes straight to DC, but the Mooney's there on hand. But that was very, you know, they just didn't know what to do with the ball at the back. Long kick out from DC. Oh, nice foul by Parkin all over Easton. Wycombe needs to take it quickly to get another chance of scoring before half-time. They've got a 2-goal deficit. There'll be a lot to make up in the second half. Square then from Martin to Johnson. To Sender. Betsy recovers it well because it was going to a white shirt. It has gone to a white shirt now, though. Wijnhard on the halfway line. Pushed forward, but Sender should recover that in time. Pass back is blocked off. He still does it, though. The wrong-footed there, number 14, and McIntyre, and got it to Talia. Martin pushes it out, send it on the right wing. Long pass forward, looking for Betsy on the edge of the box. Betsy's got the wrong side of his man, which is just as well, and could get a cross in. It's gone out of play. And that's a goal kick, and that's... is it? No. Is it? Half-time. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Nothing like clarity from a referee, is there?
No, there isn't. I thought that many of the fans thought it was half-time because they were applauding, and the referee just ordering the goal kick this time.
So DC with, well, no, maybe a few seconds. Not a good kick out, actually. And Sender gets to recover in space on the right wing. One last chance before the half-time whistle blows. Mooney gets it. Halfway inside the Macclesfield half. Good long ball over towards Easton, but it's headed clear. Easton picks up the remains, though. Back out to Bloomfield on the left wing. Gets another chip cross into the centre. Too high for Griffin. Johnson gets the rebound. Halfway inside the half again. Referee looks at his watch. It's blocked by Whitaker, and that's half-time. And the score, almost incredible, is Wycombe Wanderers 1 through a Tommy Mooney penalty. Macclesfield 3. They scored 3 goals inside the space of about 13 minutes. Absolutely woeful opening quarter from Wycombe, and something that they, well, certainly didn't complain, and it didn't make very much sense.
No, I mean, looking at the video, it was incredible that the referee's given that penalty, because if there was an incident, you see incidents like that 10, 15 times in a game. The referee's just decided that this one was against the rules of the game, and fortunately Tommy Mooney had no complaints, and he was sticking the ball in the back of the net.
Wycombe kicking off then, heading towards the Valley end and defending against the visitors' end. Taken by Griffin and passed then back by Mooney to Sender on the right wing. Mooney flicks on the header that he gets back from the sender, goes into space and put out for a throw-in, taken quickly by Sergio on the right wing to sender, halfway inside the Macclesfield half. Got a man on him, gets it to Sergio, who can't keep it. Macclesfield try to build their way out of defence, but they lose it to Charlie Griffin. Edge of the box, Griffin has it. Oh! Backheeled it to Sergio, who recovered it in time. Not a great back pass, but he recovered. Betsy now on the left wing, on the edge of the box. Wycombe early pressure, getting into the area. He does so. Chips it in for Mooney. Can he keep it in play? No. It was a low, very low sort of shin-height cross. And Mooney did his best to salvage something from it, but he couldn't control it and it went out of play. But Wycombe coming out with intent in the second half, as well they should, frankly, because in order not to lose their unbeaten record at home, they've got to do something pretty dramatic this half. As Tim Deasy takes the goal kick for Macclesfield. Macclesfield coming through. This is Whitaker trying to break through the back four. Or maybe it's just the back three. Hard to tell yet. Griffin picks it up in centre circle, gets it back out to sender under pressure. He's got to run back 10 yards and pick it up. He does so though. Turns inside, gets it to Johnson, playing a back four again now. Easton at the back. Martin's been pushed into midfield. So 4-4-2 again. Betsy, two men on him. Beats one but not the other. As number 7, Harsley, gets it back. Ball pushed up to Parkin. Williamson racing back. And hoping he goes into touch, which he does. Going back to 4-4-2.
Yeah, it looks like it. Kent Easton slotting at left back with Danny Sender at right back. And Russell Martin, who had a torrid time in defence, he came up against a very strong Macclesfield attack. He's been pushing to midfield to see if he can spread the passes forward. And we've got Sergio Torres and Kevin Betsy. Will always be looking to push on and get forward. So hopefully a more balanced Wycombe side this half.
Yeah, I was a bit worried about Russell at the back there because I thought he was going to learn a bit more than his experience would have dictated. But anyway, he's covering Whitaker, Danny Whitaker in midfield at the moment as Macclesfield take a throw in, but it's fallen to Griffin, and the ball comes out to Sender at right back again. Centre to Johnson, pushes it forward, looking for Mooney. Cleared though by Macclesfield, again hoofed over the BCUC stand. And a throw into Wycombe. 47 minutes gone. Wycombe 1, Macclesfield 3. Something big is needed within the next 3/4 of an hour. Torres gets the throw and flick on. Push on Griffin, but he maintains his ground. Torres goes up for it again, gets a boot up there. Martin tries to recover it, but it comes away from Macclesfield instead. And push it down their right wing and very poorly out of play for a throw into Wycombe. Clint Easton takes the throw. He's right in front of the touchline at the moment. Get behind the line, that's it, son. There you go, he's done it now. Gets it away to Griffin. Misled by the rugby right now, I think. Ball pushed forward to Kevin Betsy, who gives away a handball, but only gives away a handball because we felt he was being pulled from behind. I mean, otherwise he doesn't tip over normally as if he's off balance and put his hand out, does he? But there we are. Another of those idiosyncratic decisions from Mr. Penn. Not easy being rough. Kick from Macclesfield goes forward, headed away by Johnson. And Sender gets to pick up the rebound at the back. Under pressure from Wijnhard. Gets it down the right wing, looking for Torres, who did very, very well to reach it and went to throw in at the same time. There's an extra addition of spice and pace when Torres is on the pitch. Mooney on the edge of the box, can't get his shot away. Ball comes out to Wijnhard and Whitaker, who's played very, very well for Macclesfield this afternoon. Their number 6 bringing it forward now instead. Bullock that was. Whitaker down in the far corner, putting Martin under pressure. Torres gets rolled by another white shirt, but the referee gives nothing. Except for, no, I beg his pardon, he's given a throw, given a kick. Taken by Johnson. Long ball, looking for Mooney. Free kick given against Mooney, for some reason. He's not happy, nor should he be. And Macclesfield slowing down the pace of play even early in the second half. The crowd getting restive. Ball heads forward for Parkin, who's backing in on Johnson in the penalty area. Blocks Johnson, who's gone down as if poleaxed. Ball still in play, but he's down and immobile just inside the penalty. He took a very, very hard blow from the ball there.
Yeah, it was a strong strike by Jon Parkin. It hit Roger Johnson square in the face. It's quite a cold day as well, so that'll be stinging his face. And Shay Connolly's come on, hopefully to give him a bit of treatment and perk him for a bit.
Just looking for signs, any signs of movement at the moment, because he went down. He doesn't, go down easily, Roger Johnson, but he did today. He's in the recovery position, and I think they're calling for the stretcher. Yes. So play stopped for a good couple of minutes now because there's just no movement from Johnson at all at the moment. He did take a hell of a wallop from the ball, and 5 medical personnel in their fluorescent lime green jackets have come up now with a stretcher to join the players and the officials standing around Roger Johnson, who's still motionless on the ground just inside the Wycombe penalty area. Club doctor Gina Allen has now come on as well. It's always very worrying when you see a player, you see lots of players get injured in games, but when you see a player go down that quickly and then not move, it's quite alarming.
Yeah, it's more serious than it first looked for him.
He's up.
Yeah, fortunately Roger Johnson's got up. He might have been knocked out for a couple of seconds because it was a fierce blow to the head. Fortunately, there's no need for the stretcher, and he'll just walk off to the sideline now. John Gilman might be wondering whether he needs to make a change, but there's no motion on the Wycombe bench, and hopefully Roger Johnson will be back on the pitch in no time at all.
Well, I had to check him for concussion, of course, ask him what day of the week it is, that sort of thing. I mean, just looking at the sub bench, I don't know who could put on. You've had Torres and Easton on already. You've got Mark Philo and Johnny Dixon. Well, you have to move somebody back from midfield, really, and there's nobody of the right size, particularly. It's going to be a drop ball. There's some contentiousness over this. Now, to be fair to Macclesfield, it was in their possession when the referee blew his whistle. But the ball is about 8 yards outside the Wycombe box. And sportingly, Macclesfield let Wycombe move it clear, but it goes straight back to the edge of the penalty area and still got the pressure on. Wycombe needs to concentrate. Wijnhard on the edge of the box to Whitaker. Bullock on the ball, on the edge of the box, being tackled by 2 players, but beats both tackles. Sergio gets a touch in the way, and Cinder, or Kevin Betty rather, brings it away down the left wing. Can't quite control it. Whitaker gets it back. And Macclesfield winning the ball back through persistence and numbers, basically, at the moment. Again, Bullock to Wijnhard on the edge of the box, but it gets flicked on and will go out for a corner. Yes. Easton was trying to save the corner, but couldn't quite do it under pressure from Wijnhard. I'm trying to think whether Macclesfield have actually had a corner yet this game. But they will be dangerous because they have been all game, and a 4th goal now would create an almost impossible situation to recover from. Here's the corner, centre of the box, headed away. Only as far as Bullock and Parkin now has in the box. Here's a shot over the bar. Fortunately, because of the beaten Talia, and not far over the bar either. Good little chip. And for some reason, Macclesfield keep getting the room, the space, and the time to shoot again and again inside the Wycombe Wanderers penalty area.
Yeah, that could have been a replica of the second goal where the corner wasn't properly cleared and there's no one closing down the edge of the box. Fortunately, this time Jon Parkin's put it over the box, over the top of the bar, and Frank Taylor takes the goal kick. Interesting to note, Wilson has come back onto the pitch now.
Well, that's good to see, both for the sake of the game and for his own sake too, because he's clearly fit enough to carry on. Throw in to Macclesfield on the halfway line. And at this juncture, you don't see Wycombe getting a second goal, let alone a third, to be honest. Macclesfield taking all the time they want to with the throw-in, taken by Paul's Harsley, halfway inside the Wycombe half. Betsy wins it, but Macclesfield get it back. Ball not rolling well for Wycombe today. Offside given against Wijnhard. .55 minutes gone, Wycombe 1, Macclesfield 3. Wycombe still to make any serious pressure on the Macclesfield goal this half. Taken short the kick by Talia, out to Johnson, on for Sender on the right wing, to Torres down the right wing further. Runs into two defenders, wins a throw. Need a little spark of magic this afternoon, Wanderers do. Haven't found it yet. Macclesfield can defend all afternoon if they want to. They've got a 2-goal cushion as they make yet another clearance. Johnson goes up for the ball, doesn't win it, but does win a free kick in a little tussle with Wijnhard there. Pulling just inside the Macclesfield half. Johnson going up on the right wing. Sender will take the kick and everybody up in front of the ball. Here it is, chipped at the edge of the box. Johnson goes up, with 2 white shirts do as well. Torres gets the rebound, pushes it on to Russell Martin. Back to Sender. Here's another cross into the box. Williamson on the far side of it. Somebody backing in on him. Well, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Wijnhard backing well in on Williamson, and kicks given against the blue-shirted player. And I just don't understand that, frankly. I really don't. Wijnhard, a very useful player, very skillful. Not heavily built, well built. You know, he knows how to use his weight. DC takes the goal kick. Easton gets a header back. Griffin can't reach it. And every time the ball bounces around, it bounces down to a Macclesfield shirt and not a Wycombe one. And that's the way this game is going. Wijnhard does a nice little overhead kick, and only Whitaker reaches it on the edge of the box. He's in space. Can he beat it before he gets the touchline? Does, but nobody gets the cross, fortunately. Wycombe players sliding all over the place in the mud. They're just a yard short of every ball. And still a rebound comes to Macclesfield. Halfway inside the Wycombe half. Whitaker again wins the ball off Oakes. Goes to the edge of the box. Chested down well, very well by Clint Easton to Talia, who rolls it back out to Easton. And the crowd baying for some kind of pressure to be built. Long ball down for Betsy. And as the game wears on, these balls will get longer and harder for them to succeed. This time, though, it's put into touch. Wycombe have a throw just outside the area. Griffin on the edge of the box with the ball now. Back to Oakes. Oh, looking through for Torres, but Parkin got a foot in just in time, and it's knocked into touch again by Macclesfield. But they are still playing assuredly in defence, Macclesfield, at the moment. Wycombe got to break a way through within the next 10 or 15 minutes to have any chance of resurrecting any hope here. Throw taken by Betsy. Gets a rebound off Easton. Well played by him. Gets it back to Easton again. Here's a cross. Keeper comes for it. Too close to him. And Wycombe will have to find something special to break through the massed ranks of white shirts, which is what they're facing now, as Macclesfield lead by 3 goals to 1. Oh dear. Wycombe lose it in the centre circle. Get it back. Martin. Torres. Well played by him. Gets it away. Oh, bad pass. Fortunately, Johnson recovers at the back. The pass was about a yard short, and all of a sudden, Wijnhard could have been in space. Talia gets a clearance away. Everything looking a little bit sort of desperate from the Blues at the moment. How do you feel?
Yeah, I'm disappointed because I thought we were looking best just before half-time. We had a spell of momentum. Macclesfield weren't looking too confident. But
here's Griffin down the right wing. Crossover, but there's a white shirt there pushing it out for a corner. That was better. Kevin Betsy was just behind him. Good little play there from Torres to give Griffin the ball. And Oakes is going to take the corner. Always more reassuring when he gets the ball there because he can place it so well. Here it comes, it's a curler, centre of the box. Headed away. Martin chests it down. White shirts again though, behind it. Headed out by Martin onto the right wing for Oakes again, who pushes it back now, all the way back to Sender, just inside the Wycombe half. Still Wycombe's ball there. Long cross, looking for the edge of the box. Williamson goes up for it against Wijnhard. It comes down for Betsy, just in the corner of the penalty area. Flicks it out to Easton. And the ball's pushed out for a throw into Wycombe, which indeed it is. Williamson chests it down inside the box. Betsy inside the box now too. Turns his man, but it comes away for Whitaker. Doesn't bounce right for him. And still no shot on goal. Sender now, clearing up at the back. Again, good long ball, looking for Johnson at the edge of the box. Here's Mooney, he could shoot! He does it, he scores! Tommy Mooney! With his left whistle like the bullet once again! That's just the moment Wycombe Wanderers needed. 60 minutes gone, and the margin is just 1 goal now. Wycombe 2, Macclesfield 3, and it's anybody's game.
Well, that was a fantastic goal by Tommy Mooney, and it's come at a very important time. Wycombe has had a couple of minutes pressure, and it fell to Tommy Mooney. It was a fantastic strike on the corner of the penalty box. He took the touch to control it, but it's so difficult to keep those shots under control. And he's just fired it across the goalkeeper into the far side of the goal. And now the deficit is just 1 goal. Macclesfield might be feeling nervous. Wycombe are feeling confident. And let's just see how this last half an hour goes.
He's so dangerous with his left foot, Tommy. Fabulous. 2 more goals for him this game, 2 last game. Here comes Sergio Torres moving forward into space. Free kick given against Macclesfield. He's something on Torres. Macclesfield players beginning to get just a little bit nervy, as well they might, because this ground is echoing with the sound of cheering and exultation and hand clapping as the crowd want the Blues to stage what would be an extraordinary recovery if they would come back and equalise from 3-0 down. 61 minutes gone. Wycombe 2, Macclesfield 3. We certainly have a match on our hands now. Just when I was saying you're looking a bit sort of lacklustre and uninventive. Here's the kick. Step over, Sender chips it into Williamson, the edge of the box, into the middle. Sergio gets a flick on, Mooney on the edge of the box. Very good play from Sergio Torres. Low cross from Mooney. Kicked away, and Macclesfield come out quickly to claim the offside. It's not going to work. Williamson again on the edge of the box, gets the header on under pressure from Wijnhard. Finally goes out for a goal kick. Really good pressure though from Wycombe Wanderers here. This game's been turned around all of a sudden by that goal. You cannot give Tommy Mooney space inside the penalty box on his left foot because it is so dangerous. I thought in fact for a second it was going to go wide, but it's bang on target and DC could do nothing to stop it in goal. Johnson gets a header to the ball, in fact wins a free kick because Wijnhard is beginning to throw his weight around a little bit, and maybe the referee's noticing it. Flick on from Griffin, doesn't quite work, but he wins the ball back. Stefan Oakes under pressure, puts it into touch, but it wasn't a great pass, and Charlie Griffin's acknowledged that. So the ball halfway inside the Macclesfield half, they have the throw. 63 minutes are gone, and listen to the crowd. Clearance then from Macclesfield. Roger Johnson chests it down, having recovered from his injury, the blow to the face or the head he had earlier. Push on Betsy, but he still wins it. Yep. Oh dear. And then number 7 waving his fist in the air, so cross that he pushed Betsy and then got caught doing it. Paul Harsley should know better, and he's going in the book because that's dissent. I mean, clearly he pushed Betsy, we can all see that, and then for some reason he gets upset when he gets caught doing it. Just as well, because Kevin Betsy had 3 men on him and would have done very well to advance. So Harsley's in the book, first one of the day. Stefan Oakes will take the kick just inside the Macclesfield half. Long lofted to Johnson on the edge of the box. Headed away. Johnson races back and does get a boot to it to stop the clearance. It's a Macclesfield ball, but he did well. Just over 25 minutes left in this game, and I'm sure there's at least one more goal here. I don't know which side's going to score it though. Wijnhard hoots the ball forward, headed back by Easton very well for Talia, who rolls it forward out of his area, waves everyone forward, and then kicks it long, looking for Griffin. Doesn't get the flick on, but it comes out to Sender, halfway inside Macclesfield. Sender with a pass to Griffin again. Griffin pushed down on the edge of the box and wins a free kick. Macclesfield players feeling that the world is moving against them. Maybe they're towering a little bit, who knows. The ball, 5 yards outside the penalty area, just level with the right-hand post. As Martin, Sender and Oakes stand over the ball. The wall pushed back 10 yards. This would be a very good time to score a goal, but who's going to take it? It's Oakes with a curler over the bar, off the wall, nicely placed, and goes out for a corner, which Oakes will take again. The architect of so many great moves for this side today and other days. Here it comes, a curler, centre of the box, headed away, but only as far as Williamson on the left wing. Chips it in, comes off Wijnhard and goes out for a throw-in. You never believed to see Mike Williamson taking crosses last season, but he does it now. Throw in from Clint Easton, centre of the box. Williamson tries to get ahead to it, but goes into the centre and gets cleared by Macclesfield. Still the pressure on, another throw in to Wycombe. Clint Easton gets it back to Sender on the halfway line. Cross the ball over to Martin on the right. He's got space. Time to pick his pass out. He does, chips it forward, edge of the box. Kevin Betsy. Griffin chests it down, can he turn? Gets another chip forward from Mooney, flick on, goes out for a goal kick. Or is it a goal kick? Yes, it is. Mooney always looking for the opportunity. If he can just get his foot in or his head in somewhere, he knows that somebody else might be able to pick something up. And that was indeed the case there, with Torres not quite able to control the final ball. 66 minutes gone. Wycombe 2, Macclesfield 3. Macclesfield scored 3 in the first 15 minutes. Could have had 5 in the first half. But now the pressure is all in Wycombe's favour. Except Wijnhard coming forward again one more time. Offside given against Parkin. Good shot from Parkin. Well stopped by Talia. But the ball was already out of play. Taken short to Russell Martin. Gets it out to Danny Sender on the wing. Down the right wing, looking for Kevin Betsy. Under pressure though, and Macclesfield come forward. In fact, a kick is given against him. So Macclesfield then to take the kick half inside their half. Goes forward, finds the head of Parkin and the chest of Wijnhard, and Whitaker's in space in the area. This could be deadly. Fortunately, he didn't make the shot. There's an appeal for a penalty for holding, nothing given, and once again they broke through too much space and time. It just all looks too easy, and that could so easily have been number 4. Fortunately, he couldn't get any power behind the shot. He went straight into the arms of Talia. But somehow the defence went to sleep there. Whitaker again. Centre circle. Williamson heads it away. Martin chips it out for Torres, who's on the left wing now in front of us. Doesn't get the block, or doesn't get a clearance away. It's blocked by Whitaker. He goes out for a throw-in. That was almost a game-killing shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, it sort of takes to Macclesfield, long ball forward, a flick on, and Whitaker is through. Wycombe just need to be careful, because a goal now would kill Wycombe's chances of a comeback, surely. And fortunately for Wycombe, he's ended up in Frank Talia's arms, but we just need to get the ball forward. We just need to keep getting momentum behind us. We had the crowd really on its feet 5 minutes ago. We just need to get that back.
Yeah, and also the Macclesfield strikers just seem to play in such a relaxed manner. It's almost like they're just pushing around in a practice game and everybody else watches. Anyway, it's a Macclesfield throw just inside their half. And they're just getting a little bit more possession back the past couple of minutes. They need to regain the offensive. Johnson calling for Talia to come out and get it. Under pursuit from Wijnhard. Long punt then from Talia, looking out for Betsy on the right wing. Sender picks up the rebound. Gets blocked and goes out for a throw-in. Wycombe throw finds only a white shirt. A late tackle on Martin. And the tackles from Macclesfield getting a bit desperate, to be honest, at this stage of the game. Getting in a little bit high and a little bit late. Sender then with a kick from the right-hand touchline over towards the box. DC's come out for it. Can only punch it. Has gone out wide for Mooney to chase. It's gone out for throw-in, in fact. But he came well out to the edge of his area for that. Betsy backing into the penalty area. Wins a corner. Well played by him. You can't get around him there. He just uses his weight so well. Taken short quickly. And Oakes now gets it back. And lofts a high one to the far post. Johnson heads it back into the middle. Nobody there. Here's Martin with a shot. Oh my God, what a goal! What a goal from Russell Martin! An absolute cracker! And he is so excited, as well he should be, because he has set the seal on a most extraordinary recovery here this afternoon. From 3-0 down, Wycombe are now 3 goals level with Macclesfield, and that was an absolute blaster from Russell Martin.
So we're running out of superlatives to describe this Wycombe side, because when they're put down, they are not beaten. And Russell Martin has come up with an absolute corker in the top corner. He's probably the last person on the pitch you'd expect capable of doing that, but it's gone right in the top corner. You'd expect that from Mooney, Bull Scholes, but not Russell Martin. And there it is in the top corner. Wycombe are level, and there's still 20 minutes left. We can snatch 3 points here.
Indeed we could, but it's Whitaker on the ball now, Wijnhard on the edge of the box, and Macclesfield could score again. They could at any time. Parkin picking up a header inside the penalty area, goes over his head, and Wycombe need to be on their mettle now because to allow Macclesfield to score. Oh, someone's free in the edge of the box. It's a shot. Talia gets down to his right, and how he got the space I don't know, but for once the shot wasn't fully powered. It wasn't a target, but Talia did well. 72 minutes gone, and this is a most extraordinary game because you can see Wycombe winning this the way they're going this afternoon. Mooney goes up for a header, flicked on into the area. Griffin chasing, is going out for a corner. Listen to this crowd this afternoon, absolutely fantastic. They stayed behind this team even when they were 3-0 down, and it's been a remarkable partnership. Quick short corner taken by Oakes for Betsy. Oakes gets it back again. Here comes the cross. Curler, far post. Williamson gets it down, but the keeper's behind it. Nearly went for 3 in his legs. Not quite enough power, but the right idea. Well, Russell Martin, I have to say, it was a fantastic shot. Bounced high, he just hit it, and he knew he was going somewhere with it. Confusion at the back now, though. Centre circle. Macclesfield trying to get some sense out of it. There's ball going every which way. Player on the ground playing the ball. Torres comes away with it. Still a Stramash, but it's Charlie Griffin coming forward. Gets the ball out to Betsy on the right wing, edge of the box. Mooney's there too. Betsy again. Appeals for handball. Mooney with a header. No, headed away. Clint Easton gets a shot in high and looped over the bar. Oh my goodness, what a game we've got here. Tommy Mooney urging the crowd on, saying, come on. Mooney scored 2 goals this afternoon, of course. And he couldn't quite get the angle. It was a bit too narrow, but good play. And Macclesfield must be very, very worried that they're going to lose now after they had such an excellent start. The ball in midfield, but it comes forward again from Oakes. Torres picks it up, goes past one man, getting past anymore, being tackled from behind, gets it away. No, backheels it to Mooney on the left. Mooney's right foot on the edge of the box, can he get it away? Danny Sender on the right wing, chips it into the box, looking for Griffin, headed away. Wijnhard flicks it on and sends the circle out to Parkin now, who falls over. Well, you have to say, John Gorman, tactical genius for putting Russell Martin in midfield.
Oh, definitely. It's a move that certainly paid off, and he's given the side a lot more balance as well. He's having a very good game in the second half. I'm just thinking the tables are turned. It's now the Macclesfield players that are falling all over the place, and you just wonder if this is one of the most remarkable turnarounds we've seen at the Causeway Stadium for a long time.
Macclesfield under pressure at the back, but they get it away once more. Oakes wins it off Wijnhard with help from Williamson. Mooney in midfield. Back to Oakes. Betsy got a man on him, but can't quite turn him. Can win the ball back though. Danny Sender on the right wing heading towards the box. Sender again, still Sender. Can he get a chip in? It's a goal! It's a goal! Oh my goodness! It's number 4! And you will not see another game like this! Absolutely incredible! David Sender scores what could be the winning goal for a side that was 3-0 down earlier in this game. The score, listen to this, Wycombe Wanderers 4, Macclesfield 3, and I've never ever seen a game quite like this.
No, we both left our thing there. The Wycombe crowd have gone absolutely balmy, and with good reason. Danny Sender, they might have got a deflection on the way in. I think it might have come off a Macclesfield defender. But Wycombe 3-1 down at half-time. I've pulled it back to 4-3, and this is most incredible. Danny Sender with his first goal for the season, if it is given to him. Wycombe just needs to focus now, because if we don't win this game from this position, it'll be a travesty.
Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. Honestly, I'm having to pinch myself here because I've never seen anything like this. Appeals for offside, Parkin on the edge of the box. Talia comes out and gets it, and Wijnhard exclaiming he was fouled. They all seem to stop play there. Wycombe need to think, need to concentrate. Mustn't throw it away now. Whitaker has the ball, edge of the box. Still the ball there, falls to their number 14. Oh my God, it's gone in. Number 4 for Macclesfield, and that was too easy. Too easy. 14 minutes left. The score is 4-all, and this is the most extraordinary game. But Macclesfield just seemed to slot the ball around the Wycombe defence. Not enough concentration. What was it?
I don't know. Macclesfield were 2 moves ahead of Wycombe in every department in defence there, because Wycombe didn't pick up their men. They'd gone to sleep. Roger Johnson berating Frank Taggart there. I'm not quite sure why, but Wycombe's defence, when you're going 4-3 up like that, you just need to keep tight. And we've fallen apart. Roger Johnson's furious at the rest of his defence as well, and with good reason.
Have to be very careful now. Wycombe could have a famous victory, could also have an infamous defeat. Kevin Betsy comes forward. Tommy Mooney loses the ball. Johnson cleans up at the back, and we need to get the pressure back on, because this Macclesfield defence is very vulnerable. Danny Sender on the right wing. Out to Betsy, down racing towards the corner. Can he keep it in? He's bustled off the ball, and that should be a free kick, to be honest, because there was contact, but nothing given, and it's a goal kick. That's disappointing at this stage in the game to give away a goal like that. But Macclesfield were in all the right places. It was McIntyre who really made it. 77 minutes gone. Wycombe 4, Macclesfield 4. And my goodness, this is an extraordinary game of football we've had there this afternoon. The goal kick goes off a Macclesfield head into touch. Danny Sender races to pick it up, and Wycombe will feel that they've had this game, won, and they've let it slip through their fingers unless they can get something else here. Head tennis in the middle. Johnson underneath it finally gets it down for Griffin, who flicks it out for Betsy, but there's a white shirt in the way once again, and it goes out for a throw-in to Wycombe Wanderers, taken by Russell Martin, one of the heroes of the afternoon. Griffin turns very well, gets the ball through the penalty area. Torres blocked away. Whitaker's blocked, clearance blocked by Oakes as well. And once again, that man Wijnhard in the centre circle. But Easton now, nobody getting overall control. Williamson needs to be careful. Gets it over, a nice swooped overhead kick. A push on Mooney, nothing given. Still Macclesfield's ball as they push it forward. Wijnhard and Williamson. Wijnhard doing well, beating off the challenge from Williamson, but he's beating the challenge from Wijnhard, but he's still there. Oh, and that's not a good clearance, but fortunately Oakes is able to mop it up and get it down the left wing. Oh, and again a push on Mooney, and this time a free kick is given. Their number 4, rather cynical, David Morley, the captain, being blocked. Quick kick taken by Oakes, not a very good one, but there was a play about 2 yards in front of him. The referee did nothing about it. As Parkin comes forward for Wycombe, but that's poor officiating, because that player should not have been where he was, and Oakes maybe should have made him wait, who knows. Wycombe's ball at the back. Russell Martin pushing it forward down the left wing for Tommy Mooney, heads it back in for Craig Easton. Mooney again, side foots it, gets it back to Martin, who's in space in midfield. Will he try another one? He does, but you're not going to get 2 miracles in one afternoon, Russell. And that was well wide. 80 minutes gone. Listen to the score. Wycombe 4, Macclesfield 4. Wijnhard wins a flick on. Parkin loses his footing. Williamson gets the ball away to Torres. Sergio moving up, surging through the midfield. Gets it away to Griffin. Betsy's free on the right. He's in space, heading towards the edge of the box. Into the area. Chips it in, but it's behind Mooney and not quite right. Unlucky. And now Macclesfield racing forward. Every time the ball swaps side, you think this side could score. Wijnhard coming forward. Gets it back to his number 7 on the halfway line. Macclesfield ball still. Bullock on the right wing. Whitaker's moved into space. There's nobody covering him. Wijnhard's in the middle. Parkin gets his head up. Oh my God, they've scored! They've done it again, and Macclesfield has scored a big goal. And you just have to wonder how they've been able to score so many goals this afternoon. Quite incredible. They moved the ball around at will, and Wycombe have let the lead and the draw slip through their fingers.
I'm speechless because Wycombe have just switched off at the back completely. I think their minds are focused too much on getting the win, and the defenders just weren't concentrating there. There was a run of Clyde Wijnhard as well that just went unnoticed. The ball to the back post, and it's Jon Parkin with a great looping header.
It was Whitaker who did the damage. He was in so much space, he had plenty of time to pick his man, and nobody picked him up. And you have to think, crikey, you know, what's going on? What could have been an amazing, well, it has been an amazing afternoon, but Wycombe got it all to do, and the heads have gone down a bit. They've got 9 minutes left. And they need to pull something out of this game. They deserve a point. They need a goal. Come on, the Blues. Danny Sender moving forward up the halfway line. How could that happen? How could it happen? Sender gets it forward for Mooney. Sender again, pushing forward, edge of the box. Can he get a shot in? It's blocked to Betsy, edge of the box. He can't win it. He does now. Turns his man, is brought down, and that's a free kick right on the edge of the box. Macclesfield have given away a lot of kicks right just outside the penalty area and have been very, very lucky to get away with them. This is crucial for Wycombe now. Danny Sender, just outside the area, right-hand side of the pitch. A lot of running in the box. Here comes the kick. A curler. Oh dear, Griffin, was it Williamson? Couldn't quite get his foot to it. Has gone out for a throw-in. Oh dear, if he hadn't got a boot to it, Williamson would have been on the glory roster there. Still the pressure on. Macclesfield throw. Wycombe have got to get something back here. Too disappointing to lose now, having done so well this half. I can't believe they gave away those last 2 goals, but they did. And it's Wycombe 4, Macclesfield 5, and a game that none of us will ever forget, I don't think. Wycombe's throw, halfway inside the Macclesfield half. 83 minutes gone. Torres picks it up, 2 men on him, gets it away to Griffin, but he can't turn his man. Easton challenges, and it's another throw-in. Navarro down on the ground, but he gets up. For Macclesfield, no treatment needed. Nobody wants to be out of this game at this stage. Easton with the throw. Short one to Oakes. He's blocked. And it goes out for a goal kick. Oh dear, the wind has gone out of the Wycombe crowd sails this afternoon. They were so ecstatic. It was one of those rare moments when everybody was on their feet and just joyous. And now they're staring defeat in the face once again, having come back from a 3-goal deficit to win 4-3, to be ahead 4-3, and now to be behind 5-4. It's just too heartbreaking. There you go. That's the game. Oakes pushes the ball forward for Griffin now. There'll be a touch of desperation in every attack. And Wycombe need to keep calm, keep focused. Ball goes forward from Sender to Betsy. Goes out into touch. Quick throw taken by Betsy, back for Sender. Cutting in towards the penalty area. Gets the ball over left to Easton. Wide on the left wing. 1 man on him. Should be able to get past him. Gets on his right foot. Chips it into Mooney in the box. Can't quite control it. Goes out for a corner. Does it? Yes, it does. Mooney running to take it quickly, but Oakes says, no, I'll have it. Mooney racing back into the middle of the box. It's never over for him until the final whistle blows, and that's 5 minutes away. Here's the corner from Oakes. Heads go up. Mooney sends it into the box, but it's headed away. Martin tries another of those long shots, but it's blocked again. And now Macclesfield away on the break. Easton will have to charge it down, and he does. Turns very well, gets it to Oakes. Keeps it in play. Easton gets a breather, pushes it back to Talia. I've got no voice left, and little wonder this afternoon, because it has been extraordinary. Ball pushed forward by Talia again, but it's headed away. Betsy, Mooney, Betsy again, the edge of the box! Oh, put it inside for Easton, for Griffin didn't take the shot himself, and maybe he should have. Maybe he should have taken the shot himself and he got cleared away. What did you think of that, Matt?
Well, the time and space for Kevin Betsy in the penalty area, and I think he's just picked the wrong choice. He was looking to pick out Charlie Griffin, but he has scored a couple of goals lately, and I would just love to see him unleash a trigger and see if he can find the back of the net, because at least if he didn't, the keeper could have saved it and Charlie Griffin would have been waiting to tackle home.
Macclesfield are making substitutions, so they'll take their time over now. Bullock is walking up very slowly to be replaced by the number 19. The number 19 is Michael Briscoe. 86 minutes gone. Wycombe 4, Macclesfield 5. And there's a rather tragic sense of the inevitable building now. I just wish we could rewind the clock 10 minutes. Still, Wycombe on the edge of the Macclesfield box, but nobody challenges for that ball, and Macclesfield get it away again. Williamson in the centre circle, pushing it out wide to Torres. Back for Easton again. Onto his right foot, chips it over, but it's not a good pass, and Macclesfield get to clear it again. You'd have to say Wycombe had the 3 points in the bag, and they just let the whole thing slip through their fingers. It was very sad, because their defensive frailties have been mercilessly exposed this afternoon. Has to be said. You know, it's for a team to let in 5 goals at home in an afternoon is, well, something needs looking at, to be honest, because Macclesfield aren't that strong a side, and they just seem to be scoring at will. Here they come forward again, but Danny Sender trying to get the ball off Parkin. Parkin rolling it down towards the corner. He knows every second he has the ball, less chance for Wycombe to score. Betsy wins it though and rolls it away into midfield, where it's picked up by Torres. Johnson, or Martin rather, trying to pick up the rebound. Well, Johnson in fact gets it to Easton. Griffin on the halfway line. Oakes. Oh, bad pass. Mishit it, and now Macclesfield come forward yet again. Parkin down the left wing has tons of space and tons of time, and a minute and a half, 2.5 minutes to go on the clock. All he's got to do is hang in there in the corner, which is what he's doing. He uses weight, but Martin does very well to win the ball off him and clear it, but only as far as another white shirt. Danny Sender wins it, gets it over to Easton. Johnson's moved up front now to act as an extra striker, but again the ball finds a white shirt, the long ball, which Wycombe keep having to try now as things get a little bit desperate. Martin picks it up in the centre circle though. Danny Sender moves towards the penalty area once again, gets it out to Kevin Betsy on the right wing. 3 men waiting for him in the middle. Betsy on his left foot on the edge of the box. Stefan Oakes with a shot, could it be? No, it's deflected and goes straight into the arms of DC, and that was too easy. 88 minutes and 45 seconds gone. And Wycombe are on the verge of losing their unbeaten home record this season, having played like lions to get back into this game, having indeed taken the lead from 3 goals down, and are now still 1 down, having conceded another 2 goals. Betsy, though, edging towards the penalty area, another breakthrough. Rolled it too far, and it went out for a throw-in. Or corner. Is it a corner given? It's a throw. Mooney's got it in his hands. They need to take it quickly. This is the last chance saloon. Finds ahead of Griffin, but is hoofed away by Macclesfield. The rebound goes to Mooney again, hoofs it into the edge of the box. Again, Macclesfield clear. Easton picks up the rebound, but it's not clean. He's tussling for it. And the ball comes back to Russell Martin in the centre circle. 15 seconds left of regulation time. Come on, move forward. That's what they do. Oakes, centre circle. Again, edge of the box, looking for Williamson. Appeals for handball, nothing given, and DC picks it up once again in the penalty area. The board will be coming out. 5 minutes added time. 5 minutes for Wycombe to grab something from this game. 5 minutes for an historic result. I mean, just get one goal. Just give us the one goal. Ball goes out for a throw-in, and it's a Macclesfield ball. Taken with all the time in the world by the Macclesfield players, who are on the verge of a quite remarkable victory. Wijnhard will take it down into the corner. He's got 3 men around him. He gets the ball back, though, having drawn him out. And it's still Macclesfield's ball. Parkin in the edge of the box. Ball rolling loose, though, now, halfway inside the Wycombe half. Whitaker has been so dangerous against Wycombe this afternoon. Whitaker still on the ball, and Macclesfield know they've just got to hold on to it as they get driven back to the halfway line. Parkin looks for it, hits his hand. Parkin claiming something. Well, I think it hit his hand, not anybody else's. Oakes has it. Just inside the Wycombe half. Long ball forward, looking for Torres. Can't quite control it. In fact, a kick given against Torres for some reason. Was it an offside? I don't know. Oh, how disappointing this afternoon's turning out to be. It's been such a drama. But finally, it looks, with about 3 minutes left of stoppage time, as if Wycombe have played all their cards and been outdone. Still Macclesfield's ball, but Sender gets it halfway and half, inside his half. Griffin picks it up on the halfway line. Betsy racing down the way and brought down. Oh, dear, dear, dear. And the referee says, play on. Is he mad? Is he absolutely mad? I don't believe that. Wycombe's ball. He said he made contact with the ball. Betsy was completely scythed down from behind. Mooney has the ball. Puts it forward for Easton, racing into the area. Easton has it. Easton. Oh dear, falls over. Mooney, once again, the man in the middle sometimes. Now we'll have a free kick. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Referee. About time too. Not many chances left for Wycombe to score. This is important. Russell Martin with the kick halfway inside the Wycombe half. In fact, Danny Sanders is coming back to take it. Everything rests on this. Mooney's limping towards the penalty area. We need this now, boys. Here comes the kick from Sender, chipped into the area. Johnson tries to get to it. Rebound for Oakes, over the bar. Oh, the dream comeback has been snatched from us so mercilessly this afternoon, but the Blues, has to be said, have been masters of their own destiny and have given away the game. They had it in their hands and they let 2 goals go. And they'll have the thoughts, well, DC's going in the book for time wasting. There we are. There you go, DC. That'll teach you to clean your boots when you should be taking a goal kick. He knows better than that. Here it comes, and we must be in the dying seconds of the game. And Macclesfield will feel very, very happy to have got the result this afternoon, and they've deserved it. No two ways about it, they played magnificently. As have Wycombe. It's been a fantastic game. And somebody has won it. As Parkin heads towards the box, backing in. Here comes Parkin again. Couldn't get the shot in. Parkin claiming again he was held. Wins nothing. Get the ball forward. Johnson heads it. Mooney overhead. Betsy stumbles in the mud and can't control it. And he goes out for, no, doesn't Macclesfield have it in their possession half inside their half, and you just get a feeling it's not going to happen as the ball gets hoofed out of play one more time. It's a Wycombe throw. There must be only seconds left. Stefan Oakes on the ball, into the penalty area. Mooney with a header. Torres racing for it, but DC gets it. There hasn't really been a convincing attack in the past few minutes because there have been so many white Macclesfield shirts behind it. And depending on what's happened, Wycombe may not be up top of the table anymore. If Grimsby have got a result this afternoon, Oakes at the back, chests it down. There it goes. There it goes, and the end of a quite remarkable game, the like of which you won't see again in a hurry. Here's the final score. Wycombe Wanderers 4, Macclesfield 5. And very, very disappointing. A great game of football this afternoon. Absolutely fantastic. Wycombe went 3 down in the first 15 minutes. Half-time, it was 3-1 thanks to a Tommy Mooney penalty. Mooney got us back within shouting distance to 3-2. Then there were a couple more goals from Russell Martin, I think it was, got the equaliser. Danny Sender got what should have been the winner. And then somehow, tragically, in the space of 10 minutes, Macclesfield scored 2 more. And there have to be questions now about the Wycombe defence.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be top of the league and concede 5 goals to a team in the bottom half. It is atrocious defending today by Wycombe. And, you know, the strikers tried to bail the defence out of trouble with 4 great goals. Well, 2 of them came from defenders. But at the end of the day, Wycombe have conceded 5 poor goals, and Macclesfield are well worth their victory. As for Wycombe, 2 weeks off now before we face Notts County, and I suggest I suppose Jon will be a lot of defending practice on the training ground, because Wycombe certainly do need to improve at the back.
Having said that, an absolutely fantastic game of football.
Yeah, if you're a neutral supporter today, it would have been absolutely value for money. But unfortunately for us, we're Wycombe fans, and it pains us to see Wycombe conceding 5 goals in such a poor manner. And although it was a great game of football, Wycombe have lost their unbeaten home record, and it certainly is a sad day.
There we are. That's the result this afternoon. Thank you for being with us, and until the next time, very good evening to you. Bye-bye.